Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Thursday, the 8th of June, 2023. I hope you are keeping well. It's time for a game of Sudoku at bedtime, and in this case, a Sudoku past my bedtime. I really should have gone to bed, but I've just been busy, that's not the right word. I've just been watching Professor Cornel West on the YouTube channel Democracy Now! He has announced a run for US president, and it brought up an issue which is always a difficult one, is that should you vote for someone that you really believe in, even if they don't really stand a chance of winning? And if you split the vote and allow someone else to come in, isn't that a worse sin? I think you get what I mean. If I were American, unfortunately I'm not and don't have to worry about it, but my views would definitely fit much more in line with Cornel West's views. I agree with much of what he has to say about the duopoly of the Democrats and the Republicans and corporate America and the way that everything is for sale, etc. And he makes a lot of sense. But supposing he gained quite a lot of votes and allowed the Republicans, mostly he's likely to gain them from the left, which means in this case Democrats. I mean, no, they're not very left, but I mean, they're not likely to get them from the Republican side. So that might mean that the Democrat vote would be split, allowing a Republican to win, which would mean for a much worse situation. Voters always seem to face this problem about, should you vote for somebody that you really believe in, or should you vote for someone who is likely to win and cause the least amount of damage or harm? They have this problem in the UK with the Tories, and whether people should vote Labour or Lib Dems, or I think they're called Lib Dems. I forgot. They might, because I believe they're called that nowadays. There is there was the third party almost died out of existence at one point, but yeah. So it's always a difficult decision to know what to do. The devil and the deep blue sea sometimes. Okay, let's get on with the game of Sudoku, shall we? This is the Los Angeles Times hard level for people new to the channel. And say, hey, didn't you just play the expert level game before this evening? And I'll say, yes, I did. And isn't this going to be much easier? Answer, who knows? Not necessarily. We have seen multiple times on this channel that the LA Times hard level can be trickier than the expert level. I have no idea how it works out like that, but it does. You'll have seen the ones that I pointed out to you like this, okay? And you can see the ones also across here and down there, and that's going to give me a 1 in that location there. And we are going to have 1s in those squares there, and these squares here, and those squares there. So I don't suppose there's much more we can do about the digit 1, can we? So let's move on to another number. We've got 8s blocking down here, and an 8 across here, and that's going to give us an 8 in this square. Then we will take the 8s across and mark an 8 down here, so that gives 8, and we'll take both of them up there and get ourselves an 8 here. Looks like I think we can finish them off. There you go. That's the 8s out of the way. Thank you for your service. Come back to another Sudoku tomorrow. Okay, I was just seeing what goes up here. This is 4 and 6, isn't it? Okay. have one across here, one across here, and one up here as well. And one across like this, and up and up. We have 9 blocking across here, and we have 9 blocking across here, and a 9 up there. Oops, excuse me, I hit the wrong key. We have 6 blocking across here. That's going to give us a 6 in that square. And here we will be left with 2, 7, is it? So that's going to put 7s down here. And with the 2s, no difference. We already know that 2s are in those squares, so that won't alter anything. I've discovered something. I've seen that 7 and 9 block here, and 7 and 9 block here. So it means that these squares are 7 and 9 only. This has to be 7 and 9. And that means that these squares can only be 2 and 3. Right, I don't know if it means anything. 7 and 9. So does it give us anything else? 7 and 9. So what else? Ones are in those squares we already know. So we have ones here. We have 2s in those squares, like this. We have a pair of 3s here. like this. We get 4s in those squares. Not here, sorry. We get 4 in those squares, I should say. I think I should go around the digits. We've got 1 and 5 in this block here, so this can't be 1 and 5. We've got 1 and 5 blocking this square here, so these squares can only contain 1 or 5. That's a 1-5 pair. Is that going to help me somehow? Ah, 1-5 down here, 1-5 across. Oh, this is a pair of 1 and 5 here. Oh, okay. I think I messed that up before. This is a pair of 1 and 5, right? And I worked out whatever I worked out before. 9 and 7 were here, weren't they? 9, 7 blocking there, 9, 7, yeah. So we have 1, 5 here, we have 9, 7 here. Okay, gotcha. 2 blocks across here, that's got to be a 2. Okay, this is 1 and 5, this is 9 and 7. So this is 3 here. We've got the 3 blocking down, that's got to be a 3. 1, 5, 9, 7. So this is our 4 in this square here. Sorry for taking such a long time about that, but that's the way I am sometimes. And we know that 1 and 5 have to go in these squares, right? And so that will leave us with a 3 here, won't it? Okay. All right, now we're getting somewhere. About time. 3 are blocking across here. There's a 3 that we can place. We have 3s going up here like this. That gives me a 3 there, 3 across here, 3 across here, 3 up here, and there's a 3. We have 7 going up here, 7 up here, excuse me, and 7 across. Forget that. That gives us a 7 there. We have 7 across this row and this row, meaning that's a 7. 7 blocks down here, there's a 7. We can place this will be a 2. 2 blocks up here and 2 blocks across here means that this is a 2. 2 bring the 2 back this way, and across the top will give me a 2 here. Okay. Right, let's see what we've got. We can get this, can't we? What's missing from here? We're looking for 4 and we're looking for 5, I think. 4, 5 here, so this has got to be a 6. And 6 blocks here and up here, so that gives us a 6 in that square there. Six down here and down here means that this will be our 6. 2 blocking down to the bottom here gives us a 2 there. 2 up, 2 down, 2 across gives us 2 here. And that means we're going to have 2 and 6 in those squares there. You see the 2 and the 6, 2 and 6. But we've got 2 blocking there, so the 2 goes there and the 6 goes there. 6 then blocks up here and gives us 6 in that square. 6 to the bottom and down here and across here means there's a 6 we can place. One number left up here looks to me to be a 4. Does it to you? Oh, good. We also need a 4 down here. 4 blocks across here giving us a 4 in that square. 4 across here and down here and up there means that that's a 4. And can we get 4 finished? 4 blocking up here. Here's a 4 and 4 across there. That's the last 4. Missing number here. Hey, you're a 5. We also need a 5 in that block there. We have 5 blocking up here giving us 5 there. 5 across here and down there means that this is our 5. 5 down, across and down gives us a 5 here, and then across these 2 rows puts a 5, the final 5 up there. In this column we're just looking for a 1. 1 blocks across like this and gives us a 1 there. That's the final digit 1. Here we are looking for a 9, I think, and we also have 9 blocking down giving us a 9 in that square. 9 down here and 9 down here, which means that that must be a 9. 9 blocks across here, and here's the 9. The last number here is a 7. 7 blocks across, here's the 7. We need a 7 there, and to finish the game a 3 will do it. That's our Los Angeles times hard level game. Didn't turn out to be quite as tough, although there was a nice moment in there anyway of thinking. Rather enjoyable game. That's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.